Hi, I'm Carol Ward with FranNet, and right now a lot of people are asking me, is now really a good time to go into business? And heck yeah, it is. And especially here in Michigan, what's interesting is that we are poised to be in the top 3 states in the nation for franchise growth this year. So you want to come on board and get on the train and start looking? We're going to talk about why it is a good time to start looking at franchises. The predictions are that all of the things that went backward during the pandemic are going to go forward, and we're going to be at 2019 levels or above by the end of this year in terms of franchises. The other thing is that it's a great time here in Michigan, as I mentioned, to start looking at franchises. The third point I want to make today is about how money is cheap and so is real estate. So that also brings a reason to start looking at franchises. And the fourth and final thing I'll be talking about is how franchises have made it easier to look at franchises right now, so you can do it virtually. I want to give you some statistics to back up what I've been saying, and so I'm going to take a look at my notes right now to get it right. But franchising's contribution to the economy is expected to grow by 7% in 2021. It gets us back to the pre-pandemic levels and maybe even beyond. And then because of all the government assistance, the PPP loans and that type of thing, franchising is predicted to open more than 26,000 locations, add 800,000 new jobs, and contribute $477 billion to the gross domestic product. Finally, strong franchises provided their franchisees with advantages that perhaps other businesses, mom and pops, did not have. This same study reported that Michigan is going to be in the top 3 of states that are going to gain the most out of this surge in franchising. And we're only behind, and I hate to say these states, you're not going to like it, but Ohio and Florida. But we're ahead of Colorado, Texas, Georgia, and Arizona. So, and they did this based on population growth, job growth, median household income, and future business environment expectations. So I love the fact that we are so poised to be in a great place for franchise expansion this year. One of the reasons right now is a great time to start looking at franchises. Money is cheap. The Small Business Administration is providing special incentives for people who get a business started and take out a small business loan. In addition, real estate, if you are looking to go into a brick and mortar type franchise, real estate in inline spaces is less expensive, and the franchise will help you find the right space. Essential services are always great, so you don't have to worry about the space with many of them because they are home-based businesses. The fourth reason why now is such a great time to go into franchising is that the franchises are really making it easy for you to learn about them in the research process. So they're offering everything that you can imagine virtually, even what we call Discovery Day, which is the final step before you make a decision on a franchise. So you'll be able to do that without actually having to travel there if it's not safe to do so. In addition, the franchises have provided their franchisees with a lot of things during COVID to help them with their business, and they are continuing to roll out some of those incentives as well. So it's a great time to buy. To wrap up, I want to have you think about the fact that the predictions are saying that 2021 is going to be the time to look for a business, and that money is cheap, real estate is cheap, and the franchises are providing so many different benefits. Plus, here in Michigan, we are poised to be at the top of this growth. So if you want to grow and help Michigan grow, then let's have a conversation. The next steps in the process are to either take your personal franchise assessment. It's free of charge, as all of my services are free of charge. Here's a link to that. And that will get me on to the next step so we can meet together and talk about these things. Or on the other hand, if you prefer, you can go ahead and click around on my website and then contact me when you're ready to go. Thanks so much for coming today. Have a great week and a great year.